level, my man. Oh yes, so run no me wanna wash nana. Eri Biafra level, my man. Prime Minister Simon Ekpa Obamomo. The spirit of Biafra is upon me. That is why I am offering this song to our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa in Urobo dialect and Isoko. Lucky star is singing, I'm singing, Udogu, Biafra. Amorotomo agbada bururu. Amorotomo agbada bururu. Excellency Simon Ekpa. Nieruwe yo withowe salo. Go with the sando. The freedom you brought to do well for us. Uro bisoko with the sando. No. Amorotomo agbada guru. Dear Simon Joko, you have done so much for us. I am shedding tears of joy. Your tide cannot be seen easily. I search around the whole world, the greatest freedom fighter. We, the Robo and Isoko, we appreciate you awesome. Worry sister say you are so good, you are so wonderful. Clara Dimu say you are so good. Oh, Amorutamo Agbada. Kelly Peter say you are so good. Patricia Robo say you are so good. Amorutamo Agbada. Bisoko with the sando. What a wonderful man. The good guy. It's only the food that we eat. And I know those who are sitting at the fence in this Biafra struggle, they will not learn. Maybe they will learn in the grave. Urobisoko with the sando. The freedom you brought to do well for us. Worry sister say you are so good. Urobisoko with the sando. Clara Dim say you are so good. Anna Wabadaguru. Amorotomo Agbadaguru. Amorotomo Agbadaguru. Urobisoko with the sando. Urobisoko with throw salute. Even lucky star, it is do. You do well, it is do. Brgie star, you do well, we salute you, we throw away salute. Patricia Urobo say you are so good, you are so good. Amorotomo Agbadaguru. I am in tears of joy. For your good work cannot be quantified. Oh, Amaro Tomo Agbada Guru. Ewo, Isuko Bidise.
Those of you who are hardcore, those who were chosen before you were born. There were some people who were chosen before they were born to agitate for Biafra restoration. This is a message for you. Those who from their mother's womb were born. You do this very well. You must be very, very strong.
When in the Moroku, Nijimwero Mekumu Biafra. When in the Siputa, Makamwero Mekanyinaga. Biko Kulien, Okeruo. Biko Kulien, Iye Jamalike, Okeruo. Oh, when in the Moroku, Makamwero Wangi. Oh, when in the Muruchekwa, Makamwero Mekumu Biafra. Biko Kulien, Okeruo. Biko Kulien, Iye Jamalike, Okeruo. The spirit of Biafra, Biko Kulien, Okeruo. When in the Biafra, Biko Kulien, Okeruo. Oh, Amadike no na donjon, Umukekweki Eremeyae. Bodike, Mosike, Rurajobalike. Biko Kulien, Okeruo. Biko Kulien, Iye Jamalike, Okeruo. The Prime Minister of Biafra Republic Government in SI, once Simon M. It wants to smooth to sleep Gabaniru Naibu. They got it on top of my Ebudu. Oh, Guinea. Once Simon Epa, Emesu Wokokwere, Onyendu. Iye Jamalike, Imapa Simon Epa Wukie. Iye Jamalike, Simon Epa Watatabo. Ojuda Kweni, Mwikwere Onyendu Kine Tata. I will follow you, I will follow you, I will follow you, never look back. I will follow you, Prime Minister Veronin, and you got one who got I will follow you, and I will follow you, I will follow you, The question is this: if Nigerian government failed to organize referendum for children of Biafra, are you ready to lead us to do anything in order to get freedom from Biafra? And I'm going to be number one to follow you. If you are looking for 100 men, you will find 50 in me. Okwe Bucharangui, Master Simon Epa, or Guinea. Master Simon Epa, Biko, Kisi, Kaka, Nogo, Atakata, Kaina, Ojuda, Uwe, Bolonyendu, Kine, Menata. I am 50 men, oh yes, and I said, I will follow you, I will follow you, I will follow you, never look back. I will follow you, Prime Minister Veronin, and you got one who got I will follow you, and I will follow you, I will follow you. Oh, Madike Biafra, Dahi Poroka Biarole. Iye Jamadike, Biafra Republic Government Awukie. Iye Jamadike, Commander General Lefwejiri. General Putuso, Suna Atakata War. Commander Holy Ghost, Okonyendu Borokunu.
Nasatata, Iko Kuye, okay, Iko Kuye, Iye Jamayike, okay, Iko Kuye, Iye Jamayike, okay.
Maka Biafra, we're putara ni onye ndu here Simon Eba
Witness me, I want to remain in the spirit because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have sealed, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, oh Lord of hosts, to have mercy on us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word, which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoto. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy, because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. He said,
welcome. Thank you for joining us on today's program. I welcome you wherever you are connecting from. I thank you for being part of this program. Please, as you join us, like and share the program wherever you are joining from. Either you are joining from TikTok or from Facebook or from the YouTube. I welcome you, I appreciate you. We will try as much as possible to go on with the program as much as we can, because I'm feeling very strong, so I'm not going to take much time. I welcome everyone that have connected, wherever you are connecting from. I appreciate you. I thank you for joining. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel and follow up on the events that are unfolding. Remember, this platform is a platform that is under the Biafran government. a platform under the command of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. In this platform, we do not come here to instigate violence. We don't come to preach hate. We do not come here to attack any individual or persons. But what we do is to preach the gospel of Biafra and take the message to those who need to hear us. If you want to join me on stage, you can join me on David Herbert channel on YouTube. If you are following on David Herbert channel on YouTube, you can come on stage through the link that I posted. You see the link on the comment section, you click on the link and you come in and air your opinion. My fellow Biafrans, today we have to talk about the doggedness of Biafra Republic Government in Exile Prime Minister, sending a shockwave to the enemies of Biafra and Kurds in Asorock. A lot has been happening. We can see things that are happening online and offline. So many things are happening. And I believe Biafran people are witness to everything that is happening. We are in a time where you must pay attention to every single thing that is coming out. Pay attention to every information and do not ignore anything. Do not ignore. Every information is important. For a very long time, we have ignored so many things. For a very long time, we have decided to turn a blind eye to so many things, but not anymore. Not anymore. As it stands today, the government of Biafra cannot turn a blind eye to anything. Likewise, you as a Biafran, do not turn a blind eye to anything you see. The person that is piloting the affair of Biafra today, leading us into the restoration of Biafra, is not a weakling. His doggedness is top-notch, and he's not looking back. He cannot be distracted. Instead of him slowing down, he will increase his speed. Everyone has to be prepared to catch up with him. Do not allow anyone to deceive you. Do not allow anyone to distract you. At this particular point in time, we must focus on one direction, freedom. That is the only thing we are asking for, nothing else. The only thing we ask for is freedom and nothing else. Whatever the enemy is presenting to us today is irrelevant. They are going to come from different angles, from different corners, but we have only one mission. And we have only one request: the restoration of independent state of Biafra. We are not asking for presidency. We are not asking for resource control. We are not asking for regional governments. We are asking for total independence from Nigeria. That is where we stand. And that is the stand of our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. For some of you that are deceiving yourselves, you know, some of people in the zoo, they like to tell themselves lies and believe their own lies. Some will come and tell you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not fighting for separation. Some will come and tell you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is asking for a good system. Once you have it, that the Biafrans will remain in the zoo. Different lies are being told at various times in different places. Do not be deceived and do not be distracted. There is only one thing and only one direction that we have to go. There's only one request on the table. Even when Martin Nanikan was interviewed, the question was asked to Martin Nanikan directly. That question says, is there anything that the government can do? Is there anything that the government can offer? And you stop asking for Biafra. Martin Nanikan said nothing. That the zoo cannot be trusted. They have taken the life of so many people. They have killed so many people. How are you going to return the life that they have wasted? The same question was presented to our Prime Minister when he went to Dr. Dame's platform. Somebody came and asked him, what if we bring a constitution that is going to work? What if something begins to work? What if we put hands together and look for a system that works? What if things begin to work? Will you still be asking for Biafra? And our Prime Minister did not mix words to tell him that nothing will stop him from asking for Biafra. That whatever he's describing as peace or good direction can only come from Biafra. And that is the truth. You cannot find anything good in Nigeria. Nigeria will never ever succeed if you are still building some illusions around you, if you are still believing some lies and convincing yourself that your Nigeria is going to work, I am sorry, you are free to hold on to your foolishness. You are free to hold on to it. It is your choice. But for those of us who have seen it all, and we know that it is not going to work, we are no longer waiting for any man or woman to come and prove to us how it's going to work or how it's not going to work. We are in solution. The Biafrans are pursuing the ultimate solution. A solution that will end all the troubles in the Zoological Republic of Nigeria once and for all. And every region will be on their own. That is the only solution to the problem of Nigeria. It doesn't matter how you think, it doesn't matter how you feel. The only solution to the problem of Nigeria is disintegration. Once Nigeria disintegrates, that interest that is driving people crazy will die a natural death. And people will begin to look inwards, focus on what they can do for themselves. The more you continue to keep Nigeria together, the more you endanger humanity. As we speak, every individual living in Nigeria is an endangered species. This is a country where you wake up and you move out of your house, you're not sure if you're going to come back. This is a country where you leave your house and go for your daily job, you're not sure if you're going to get back home. This is a country where you go to sleep, you are not sure if you are going to wake up. People are living in fear 24/7. And when I'm talking about this situation, it is not only applicable to Biafra land, just as they always say in their conventional media. I'm not telling you that it's only the Biafrans that are facing the challenges. I can bet you that the northern part of Nigeria is facing much more serious conditions than we do. But are we going to fold our hands and say because every other person is facing the challenges that we shouldn't do nothing? That would be foolish to think in that manner. And that is the way some of your one Nigerians are thinking. They will come to their convention meeting, they will tell you, oh, every region is marginalized. Every region is insecure. Every region is suffering. Why are you complaining? We cannot buy into that lie from the pit of hell. In as much as every region is facing challenges, it is not every region that wants to be free. It is not every region that wants to be safe. Those regions that want to be safe are fighting for their safety and security. And they have no reason whatsoever to stand on their way. There are many people out there who are suffering. But we will not say because everybody is suffering that we will no longer speak or will no longer say what we have to say. For those who are willing to be free, nobody must stand on your way. The Biafran people have come out with the ultimate solution to save everybody. Man, woman, old and young, poor and rich. If you choose not to be saved, it is okay. If you have chosen the path of slavery, it is okay. The Biafrans are not forcing you to be free. But the Biafrans are telling you that it is their right to be free. And you don't have to stand against their right to be free. My fellow Biafrans that are watching, I want you to pay close attention to the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic of Nigeria. We don't have time anymore. Today is the 15th of November. We have few days more to assemble in Finland for the very memorable convention that is going to happen once in a lifetime. Mazin Nandekano told you before, don't forget, that we cannot be declaring Biafra the way others are declaring. Anytime Biafra is declared, it will be defended. That very declaration is coming. Not by the power of the Prime Minister, not by the power of any member of the government, but by our collective mandate. The Biafran people signed up and said, go ahead. The same way our eternal leader Dim Odumogojuku did. Before Dim Odumogojuku declared Biafra, there was consultation. There was meetings for 3 good days in the whole of Southwest with traditional rulers. They told him, go and declare. Today we are in 21st century. This is not 1967. 1967, we didn't have access we have today. There was no social media. There's no way you can reach people without being on the ground. But today, you can be in any part of the world and communicate with people on the ground. Sometimes those of us that are outside, we hear information before people on the ground hear it. Sometimes I will call my family and tell them, look at what is happening just about few kilometers, a kilometer from the family. They won't know. Until when I make a call and say, look at what is, and they will go and find out that's what happened. They'll be wondering, how do you know? The world is a global village. And that's, we have used as an advantage to us, sensitize all Biafra, and Biafrans have gathered together more than 50 million Biafrans. More than 50 million Biafrans. They voted and say, go ahead and declare Biafra. Do you know what 50 million means? The Nigeria today that is holding you captive have never ever had up to 50 million in any vote since Nigeria was created. There has never been any vote conducted in Nigeria, any election or whatever conducted, that somebody scored up to even half of the 50 million. Now you understand that no organization, no part of the world will have that information and they will joke with it. We have countries that are just 5 million. Some countries are 6 million, some are 10 million. Here are more than 50 million. Stay counting. They say they want to go, and you call it a joke. Just like our Supreme Leader Martin Nanigam said, that before he will declare, Biafrans will give mandates. That is why the Prime Minister today is going to finally make that mandate official. That mandate will be made official in this convention. That is going to start from the 29th till 3rd. That mandate will be made official. It will become an official document. The final result of the self-referendum will be called. The details will be brought out. People will see it across the world, how it was conducted, in pictures, in videos, in all things. And some people, delegates are going to be there in Finland. Delegates from communities of the world, international communities, delegates from countries of the world. They will be there in present to see it, to confirm that mandate. And on the 2nd of December, the declaration of the restoration of independence of Biafra will be made, and we will take it from there. After that declaration, we will begin to seek for recognition. We will begin to defend our land. We will begin to do what we have to do. I thank you, that we have a man that explains things where we understand. And I don't want us to get confused. That is why anytime I come, I play his old videos for you to remember. And I remind you what to expect, so that those criminals will not confuse you. After the declaration, you are still going to see some presence of the enemies. Just like the children of Israel, when they were left to go, Pharaoh refused to let them go. Even when Pharaoh let the Israelites go, he still chased them into the Red Sea. He didn't stop. The battle is not over. But we must tighten up our belt, because we are going to win. One thing that is strange is that whenever you wake up and you remember that the victory is ahead, you will now rejoice. Thank you so much for joining me, my brother Oti Chikwendo. Thank you so much for joining. Go ahead, my brother Oti. And
thank you, my brother. My brother, good morning and God bless you.
Bless you.
It's been a long time. Long time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good
my
to
brother. I heard you said. I heard you. Yeah, I heard you say that you are strong. The Lord will strengthen you more.
Amen.
Myself, I've been away for some time. I've been in the hospital for a long time. So I just came out. I was just discharged some couple of days ago.
Thank God.
Good morning once again.
You're welcome.
Yeah, God bless you. God bless you. This morning, I just want to thank you and thank all of every one of you for the good works you people are doing. Once again, to appreciate you, and also say that the Lord Chukwu Okike Abiama will continue to support you, strengthen you people until this something is over. It's very, very soon. We're already there.
Yes.
when I look forward, in fact, I'm seeing it. We're there. I listened to Dr. Damage's interview with our yes. In fact, he stormed the whole place. I listened it. In fact, this program I will listen it on my screen on the television and the YouTube. So they took off lights. So I have to come to my distance. So I love what your people are doing. I just want to say thank you. God will bless you.
Bless you too.
Biafra is already here. Anybody that will tell you that he has not seen it is a liar. Every morning I get up, I will look for, in fact, even when I was in the hospital, I would just get to one of the channels to get, if I can't get, because I couldn't read that time, I just want to get a little news to reassure me that we are marching on. Indeed, we are marching on. As I came out, as I'm talking to you, I'm very strong again.
Wow.
All I want to say this morning, Chukwu Kikabiama will perfect the work that he has started doing. I wish all the Biafrans, everyone, we are going to see it. Anybody that's, or any other news they are bringing, propagandas, doesn't count. In fact, yesterday I watched what the angel did at Omaya, Abia State, at the checkpoint, one of the checkpoints. I watched it. Yeah. When they dismantled a checkpoint at Omaya, I watch it. It's still on my screen now. So I watch it, and I really thank God because the message has gone home. I mean, it is coming down, and people, no one that will tell you that I don't know what is happening. Anybody that say I don't know what is happening is just deceiving himself. So we are marching on, and we are looking forward to 29th of November, just roughly a week ahead. Then we march down to 2nd of December when the whole thing will be pronounced. I say kudos. God will bless you, my brother. I don't have the strength to talk, but I just want to say kudos. We move.
Thank you so much, my beloved brother.
And
thank you so much.
You people have our support. Prayerfully, we are supporting you people round. In fact, just recently I tried to vote some people, about maybe 40, like that. And I used to send some messages to your platform sometimes. I have your WhatsApp this thing. So okay. My brother, we are marching on. We will achieve it. We achieve it. Eh? God bless you, my brother.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. May Chukwu Okukabiyama crown your health and give you strong health. We will all get into Biafra. Nothing will stop us. Thank you so much, my beloved.
Amen.
Thank you so much. Just keep on doing what you are doing. We are seeing your work. I've been actually using my eyes to search for you for all this. I've been a long time, but I thank God you are here once again.
I've not been around.
Please keep on doing your job. You are doing, and I appreciate everything you are doing. It is our job.
I had about 2 surgeries. It's all over. It's gone. The Lord has done it. Thank you.
Glory be to God. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Everything will be well. The temptation will always come, but we shall.
Thank you very much.
No matter how tough it is, we shall always overcome because we are fighting a just cause. Every one of us that is part of this struggle, if we have made it this far, we will equally make it to the end. I appreciate my beloved brother Christian for that super chat. Thank you so much, my brother Christian. You've been very supportive on this very platform. I appreciate you, my brother Christian. May Chukwu Okukabiyama continue to guide you, protect you, and prosper you. Thank you so much, my brother.
You're welcome.
Thank you. My beloved brother Christian, you're welcome. Thank you so much. I think they just kicked you out when you came in. Thank you so much for that super chat. I appreciate you.
Yes. They kicked me out, so I have to go on Android phone. So it's more reliable with the phone, but it's just that sometimes I get a call for work or anything. But anyway, yeah. So you are also you've been able to arrange this network a little bit better, because I put £5 super chat and it appear, right? You see?
Yeah, I saw it. Thank you so much.
Okay. Okay. So okay. Well, network sometimes it makes it difficult for every one of us, but we have to.
Last time it was so bad. Last time they were even kicking me out. They have
wow.
to kick me out.
Yeah.
I checked my network. My network was okay. It wasn't even from network. Network was okay, but I don't know where the attack was coming from.
It's possible, yeah. Yeah, it's part of it. It's part of it. The enemy, they are not relenting, but we will not relent too, you know. And we shall overcome, because I believe Chineke, and we don't trouble nobody. We only just want to be a free people, you know. So heaven and earth knows that it's our right to be free. You know, you can't force people for more than 100 years into a country without giving them, you know, any chance to determine if they want or not. It's like by force, you know. So the law is against them, nature is against them, heaven and earth is against the zoo. So it has to collapse. It just has to collapse. You know, I'm surprised that what has happened in Nigeria is unimaginable. The fact that everybody know that Nigeria has expired. For the past 10 years now, it has expired. And to tell you that Nigeria is truly, truly a demonic entity, not the media, the mainstream media, not the politicians, none of them want to talk about it. They just want to continue to hide the truth and to force people into it. And everybody have been saying it in the past, Nnamdi Kanu and the rest of them, but I think it's the one Northern Elder statesman, you know. I'm trying to remember his name. Professor.
Somebody Abdullahi or something.
Exactly, like something like that, you know. He was confirming it, that the document, the amalgamation document, confirmed that after a century of this project, because it's more like an experiment, a project. If you guys want to continue, fine. But if people want to go their separate way because it's not working, then they should be able to sit and negotiate and go their way. So why are they not? So, but now, because people have hijacked the country, they want to continue to force people into it. That is kidnap. You know, the 100 years has gone already since 2014, but they don't want to visit it. They don't want to talk about it. No, you must. So you see, it's incredible. It's incredible what is going on. In a normal circumstance, in a normal society, from that 2014, people should have tabled the matter and look, this is where we are. This is how far we've come. Are the people okay? Are they satisfied? Why is there agitation here, agitation there, everywhere? So this is what the amalgamation document says. So let's sit down and negotiate peacefully rather than, you know, going the route of war. But no, they don't want to. Then tomorrow, when you raise up arm, they say you are this, you are that, but they refuse to do the right thing. You know, when you see them, those mainstream media, the Arise or Channel or AIT or whatever, they just they pretend as if they don't know. And I'm surprised that that man, that Anglo Abdullahi, he raised that issue. That for me was very, because none of them in the North has ever said anything like that. And
you
for him,
you see, my brother, that is one of the evil of that contraption called Nigeria. Do you know that every single thing we are talking about today or we are fighting for, they were the very first people that did it?
Yeah.
And they know it is true. Just like this very disintegration we're talking about. The North were the very first people to move away from Nigeria when they called Araba.
Yeah.
They were the very first people to want to move away from Nigeria.
Exactly.
But today, when we now bring this thing on the table and tell them, let's go this way, peacefully, everybody be on your own, they no longer want to go. They see that it's favoring them. Yeah,
because they've hijacked it. They now they want to. They have now a big agenda they've seen a much bigger picture with the notion that they can now take over the entire country, Islamize it, and impose Sharia on everybody. So the agenda have shifted, you see. So that is what is going on. It's incredible. And they did an amazing job. Sometimes you just got to give them some credit, even though they were doing it on behalf, in conjunction with the British government. But they really did an amazing job, because they got some of our people, you know, they got our so-called politicians or leaders. Well, I don't regard them leaders, because how can you be a leader of a people that never elected you?
They are just politicians on their own.
Exactly. So you see that I think it was yesterday I saw an interview from Ojus Okalo. So that is to tell you that the continuous incarceration of Nnamdi Kanu is primarily or mainly from the Igbo politicians, Biafran politicians, and all they are primarily, other factors are there, like the Fulanis or the British or whatever, but primarily because that's in a house this thing, and they tell outside where the fish there for house. You know, there is a proverb sort of, you know, so they are the one who goes and they will say to Tinubu or any of this, or the Supreme Court or this people, that this guy make it there, he no one play ball. So Ojus Okalo was saying, from what I saw, yes, I think it was yesterday, that he was interviewed in Arise by Ruben Abati, and he was claiming, he talked go there, he talked go here, that he was the one that made Nnamdi Kanu's father a king, that he was his customer, he used to come and buy tobacco, blah, 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 that even as he's speaking now, that Nnamdi Kanu's family, his brothers, they are watching, they are hearing him as he's saying it, that that we just have to give the judiciary, give the law a chance, that the case is still in court, that he will be free when what? A man who has been free all along, a man who has been long vindicated, a man who has not, it's incredible. And he's from the same state.
That is one of the evil. You see, that is one of the reasons why any sensible person will not agree to be part of Nigeria. Yeah. In the sense that, you know, I can't understand it when somebody come and tell me that it is because of what they were told by elites in Biafra land or in Igbo land. That is why they didn't release Nnamdi Kanu. That shows the failure of the law. That shows that you don't even have a country. Can you imagine now that a law is passed in the UK and you say because of a particular person told you not to do that and you don't carry out that very law?
Exactly.
Is it happening? Well, just like in the US, even while Trump was there, you see how they attacked him, you see how they did everything, and their own law was free to say what they would, and just follow the law, and that's it.
Yeah, but
somebody, including the presidency, will come and be giving an excuse and pointing a finger to start his governors. When your own law have said, let this man go. Yeah,
but it's because there's no law in Nigeria. Everybody knows that Nigeria is lawless. It's a lawless country. If it was a country of law, a country where the rule of law is obeyed and observed, it doesn't matter whether you be Ojus Okalo or you be Alex or whoever. You cannot contravene the law. If the law has set him free, not even the president can stop it. That is like you just demonstrated now. We saw in America what happened. There's these guys who were put in prison as a result of the January 6th, what they call intrusion or in a capital, the Washington, or stuff like that. But when the court set them free, they were all released. Nobody. Steve Bannon. There's a Trump guy they call Steve Bannon. He's like his right-hand man. He's a strategist, you know. When he was set free, he was released. The Democrat or Biden, who is the sitting president, cannot stop him from being released. No. You see? But again, he just tells you the state of the black man, you know. Honestly, the state of the black man is really pathetic and is sad. Sad state sad state of the black man, the fact that they cannot respect. The law is the law, and it's supposed to be above everybody. Nobody should be above it, and nobody should be under it to an extent, because if the law has set the man free, the president does not have right to refuse it. Because if he does that, that means the country, there's nothing, absolutely nothing for anybody. But that is how it is, So it is sad. It is sad. So Ojus Okalo, these people truly, because it's Nigeria, they can come up and say that he's not ready to play ball. Therefore, we cannot let him go. Because it's obvious, I've said it from day one. I say, listen now, the Kano people see, it's not towards Ricky. It's none of them. Absolutely not. He will never denounce Biafra. He never give in. Never. But so I've always even
thank God for bringing Mazi Simon ever.
Yeah,
because
it's 100%.
Was not in the picture. This IPOB in Nigeria will turn to a political party immediately. There's no question.
Yeah.
Mazi Nandekano will feel disappointed. He'll be completely disappointed because when you find out that the people you are fighting for have deserted you, what is the essence of doing it? What is the essence of fighting? You see that, but today, information will be getting to him that people are not even stronger than ever.
I don't know why, but Mazi, the volume, I don't hear you clearly. Can you hear me well?
Yeah, I can hear you very clear.
Okay, now I can hear you also. Maybe it's I don't know, but maybe when you talk louder, I don't know. But now it's better anyway. Yeah.
Okay.
So I was going to say that is why for me also, I don't exempt any of the governors or politicians in Biafra land or Southeast. Absolutely. Personally, I don't exempt any of them. I don't believe none of them. Because Alex Oti, I think few days ago also, or maybe last week, he came out to say, just like the same old language that they all uses, because they know that 2nd of December is fast approaching. Maybe they ask him to come and pacify the people. Alex Oti came out to say that Nnamdi Kanu will be released very soon. And one of the senators from Abia also, who went on a Rise channel, said, in no sooner time, blah blah blah. But they did not give time. They don't specify. Same old. We've been hearing this for the past 3 years. That so Alex also said that he has gone to the president or he has spoken with him that he will be released soon. How soon is soon? They keep saying this whole thing every now and then, and Sorudo has said the same thing. Is gone. Enugu State, all of them, they've said it at one point or the other, just to see if they can, calm the people. But the Biafran people, they've passed that stage. They are not people you can, do whatever you want to do. If you want to release him, fine. If you don't want, well, we are marching on.
That is one thing they don't understand. For we the Biafran people, we know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a free man. We know he has won his case. We are focused on the restoration of Biafra, which is the only thing that will grant him that freedom that he deserves.
Exactly.
As for the freedom of the court or the freedom in the hand of Nigeria, we know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not supposed to be there. United Nations have weighed in and say, release this man. Your own court has said, release him. He has no case. So for any human being to begin to think, now you just focus on releasing of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and then we are not focusing on that. We know that the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is dead and buried.
Yeah.
We are focusing on the restoration of Biafra, and there is nothing anybody can do. The only thing you can do to pacify today is to give us Biafra.
Yeah.
Give us Biafra, simple as that. If you don't, whatever game they think they are playing, it is dead on arrival.
Exactly.
That is why I love Mazi Simon when he makes his statement. From the beginning, he told them that we are going to make the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu useless in their hand.
100%.
And today we have done it. 100%. We have done it.
Yeah.
The purpose of kidnapping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was to stop Biafra.
Yeah.
But when they kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Biafra speed up.
Yeah.
Today we have a date already.
They made the worst mistake of their life.
The worst mistake of their life.
Hi.
Just
because
like our Prime Minister made on his Twitter handle, he said that he can't imagine how Nigeria will manage the kind of information that will be coming from Biafrans going forward.
Yeah.
The kind of things that details, updates that will be coming, the update that will be coming from Biafra, they will be shocked.
Yeah.
That is why you go to their platform, some of their platform today, they are still blabbing.
Yeah.
They are still blabbing. When they see the level of the people that Trump himself is putting his government today.
Yes, it's frightening. It's frightening.
See them, they haven't seen nothing yet.
It's frightening.
Biafrans should focus. We focus on our freedom because our freedom we free Martin Nandigan. It is only our freedom.
Yeah.
Just like when they asked the Ambazonian leader, they asked him, "What are you doing to free your leader?" He said, "When I free Ambazonia, my leader will be automatically freed."
Yeah, that is true.
That's the truth. I tell people, let us stop looking for this kind of freedom they gave him in 2015. You free a man and you send soldiers to go and take his life in his home. Is that a freedom? That is not freedom. We want a freedom. Biafran will not be answerable to the zoo. That is what Biafran deserve. But when you say do you want him to get the kind of freedom they gave him in 2015? Incredible. They told him to go home. On reaching home, they sent the military after him. In the process, 28 men were mowed down.
Sorry.
He lost his two parents. They were buried on the same day. And here you are still expecting that kind of freedom from the zoo. Are you not? The person is sick.
Incredible.
The person is sick.
For a country, for a country that has expired already, yet
completely expired.
You just believe that you can somehow, somewhere, somehow continue to hold people captive. What? And you turn around, you want to blame someone else. But you are the one responsible for the bloodshed. You are the one responsible for the insecurity, the chaos, the everything. Because you refuse to do the right thing. A country that has expired. Sit down and renegotiate. Talk to the people. What do you want? Give them chance, referendum. Simple as that. But no, they don't want to. And when you see, but the good thing again is that in all my life, I've never seen Biafrans, Igbos so unified in the sense that the ratio, the number of Biafrans who has determined to live, it's like those who don't want to, who are still like one Nigeria, they are less than 1%. I am telling you the gospel truth. From what I'm seeing, for some time now, in every platform, it's incredible. It is incredible what our PM and the Biafran Republic government, the effort they're putting in is incredible. They've done so marvelously. People have come to the realization. I think it was yesterday I saw also a program on Dr. Damage. I think that was, I think it was, I saw it, it probably was not yesterday, but it was yesterday I was able to see it. And there's this guy, but all of them almost practically lives in America, So there is one who I was watching him with some kind of suspicion to know, because, for me, I always like to look very keenly to figure out the intent, Yes. Not just the word of mouth, but the intent and the mindset, the hope, and what the person is trying to drive at. So he was saying something. He's an Igbo guy. So, and a lot of people, there's also a lady that represented Biafran Republic government on that program. She spoke well. Then there's other people too. So, but there's this very particular one. In a way, he was saying something right, but a little bit too provocative, sort of. And I begin to wonder, could it be another tactics, Because like I said, the zoo, they are throwing everything. They are using every tactics, using anything they can use to derail the movement, It's not working, but they never stop trying. So he was saying basically that that this time that they were coming with heavy force, to overwhelm everybody, that we overrun Benin and we will enter Ondo and we will do this and we will conquer Edo. So I was like, but I did not participate because it was not a live program. So I was saying in my mind that this guy, whatever your intentions are or whatever your intention is, that this is not the word of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. This is not the word of Simon Ekpa. You don't represent Simon Ekpa. You don't represent Nnamdi Kanu, because we know what we are doing. We know we know where we're going. We know our territories. We know those who are Biafrans, whether in Niger Delta, whether in Edo, whether in Benue or wherever. So, but that we have nothing in terms of overrunning Ondo states.
Those are instigators. Most of them are paid to instigate people.
Exactly, just to create that image of Ndibo being aggressors, or that and in a way to create enmity between the genuine Bini or Edo people and so this is how I look at it, because like I said, it's always important to be very watchful, because the enemy will always find a way to come and sow a seed, bad seed of confusion and hatred and bitterness. There are people in Edo who understand that the freedom of Biafra is the freedom of themselves too. It's the freedom of Oduduwa. It's the freedom of indigenous people in the entire country, whether in the Hausa land, everywhere. They are yearning to be free. They are in hostage. They are in bondage in Nigeria. So this guy coming to say in Dr. Damage that we come with a heavy force, that this time there will be no mercy, we will overcome everybody and we will change this and that. No. Bini, Edo, there are Biafrans in Edo, we know that, and they've identified themselves. So for Bini, as Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has always said, from the get-go, that if they want to join Biafra, fine. But if they don't want to join Biafra, they can become a kingdom of their own, like Monaco is in France. He said it. It's a freedom for everybody. That's what Simon Ekpa stands for. That's what Nnamdi Kanu stands for. They can have their own kingdom, but if they also don't want, if they want to remain with Fulani or Nigeria, whatever, it's up to them. It's up to them. The history of Ndibo, I'm telling you, as powerful and blessed and talented as they are, they've never really conquered anybody. Absolutely never. The Yoruba or your empire and the rest of they conquer many places, but India will never conquer anybody. They come to a place, they negotiate, you sell, they buy, they develop, everybody becomes better. That is the nature, So for this guy to be saying that, I looked at him and said, well, wherever your plans are, you don't speak for us. You speak is your own mind you are speaking, and whoever you are representing, it doesn't really make any difference. So that is
we must be very careful. We must be very careful with such people. That's why in this platform, I don't like people pushing that ethnic narrative. I really don't like pushing those ethnic narratives. That's not the point. We know our problem. We know what we are seeking for, and we know what is holding us down.
Yeah.
Anybody that becomes an instrument to hold us down, it doesn't matter your religion, it doesn't matter your tribe, it doesn't matter where you are, we are going to face you head on. But when it comes to spilling out all those tribal things to begin to call out this tribe, no, I don't do that in this platform. I don't allow
exactly. Because it's not helpful. It's not helpful. A lot of people want to be free from the shackle. Bro, just hold on 1 minute. 1 minute, bro.
Okay, my brother.
Yeah, you can come. I will come back. I will be back soon.
Okay. So as my brother was saying, what he just said is just the actual truth. That is why most time here, when I come here, I say it, and I say it very clear. That we don't come here to attack any individual. We don't come here to attack anybody. What we do in this platform is to face those things that are holding us down. That is what we do. Any agent that is holding us down, if you make yourself available as an agent to hold the freedom of the people, we don't care about your religion. We don't care about your tribe. We do not care where you believe or what you are going or what organization you belong. No. Once you make yourself available as an instrument, we are going to face you head on and you will go down. You go down. In every tribe, there are good people everywhere. There are bad people everywhere. Those people you are calling out, there are people who are also fighting for freedom. It doesn't matter whether they are serious or they are not serious. It's none of our business. We don't care. We are much concerned about ourselves. And anything that has to do with us, we have to distance ourselves with anything that is going to create unnecessary hatred that doesn't make a sense. It's about our freedom. When we are talking about our freedom, we don't have to make it an ethnic issue. No, it's not an ethnic issue. It's not an ethnic thing. It is about value system. When we speak about it, we are speaking based on value system. It is not about ethnicity. There are people that have the same value system. Those people that have similar value system, allow them to be the same place, grow in their own space, and continue to explore. Give opportunity for regions that have the same value system to be together. That's what you're asking for. And within those regions, there are still some good people, there are still some bad ones, there are people who will be there to cause havoc. When you break it into pieces, every region can be able to manage their own evil. Every region will be able to manage their own evil. That is why we are doing what we are doing. Today, we see many people who claim to be Biafrans. Most painful, the Igbo Biafrans. You go to their platform and you hear what they are saying. You'll be wondering, where are these ones coming from? You see some of them, some are paid, some are not paid, some are hired, some are not hired on their own. They just develop a tricky hatred for themselves. Some of them just hate themselves for no reason. You see Biafrans, they open a platform, all they are doing is to talk against Biafra. We know that the Igbo Biafrans are the front line of this very agitation. They are in the front line. But there are some Igbo Biafrans that are also in the front line of attacking Biafra and making sure that nothing works. The greatest attack our Prime Minister is getting today is from our fellow brothers and sisters. That is where the attack is coming from our brothers and sisters. Those are the people attacking our Prime Minister today. The Prime Minister of Biafra, with all the good work he's doing, with all the good work he has done, with all the things he has done, the places where he's getting attacked today is from his own brothers, not even from outside. So this is always going to be there. So don't allow some people to drive your attention and make you focus on ethnicity or whatever. No, don't put your mind on that. Don't make them drive you crazy and make you to behave and like an ethnic bigot as they want you to be. Don't be. Some of those things have been orchestrated by the government themselves. They pay people, they use people to come and instigate you. They will instigate you. You think they are talking for you. They are not talking on your behalf. They are just trying to get you into some problem. And when the problem begins to grow and grow and grow, you see them, they'll fall back. We must have to be focused, always focus on what we want and what we are fighting for. Don't allow anybody to distract you or tell you otherwise. We must know what we want. Our pursuit for independence is not against any individual.
Exactly.
It's not against any religion. It's not against any tribe. It's not against any organization. We are looking for our independence, for our own safety and security. In fact, it is for the benefit of every indigenous person in that contraption called Nigeria.
Yeah.
But if the person decides to take himself out of that benefit, that doesn't part of it, we will force you.
Exactly.
We're not going to force you. You take the horse to the river, but you can't force the horse to drink the water.
Yeah.
Likewise, they cannot stop us from asking for our freedom. They can't.
They can't. Simply cannot.
They cannot.
Yeah.
So all you need to do is to focus on what we want. Martin made it clear. Our Prime Minister made it clear. The question was still asked for our Prime Minister when he went to Dr. Dabe's platform. He said, I think one guy came out from one guy. He said he's a military man. He asked Martin, what if something is done? What if they bring a constitution that works? What if? Everywhere, what if? Biafra. Martin told him that you should stop saying those what if. You are talking of something that is impossible and it will never happen. And for us to stop asking for Biafra, don't even go there. Don't go there. The only success you can get, the only good government, the only growth you can find is when you break this contraption into pieces. Yeah. The North, with their caliphate and their Sharia, we grow. They will grow in their own area and they will be happily growing and doing what they want to do. Yeah. The Southwest will also grow on their own and do what they want to do. The Southeast, Biafra land, will grow. The Middle West will grow. There will be a healthy competition among these people. There will be healthy competition. You see them competing. Look at the nation. When you go to Asia, look at India, Bangladesh, and Pakistan. They're all doing well. Yeah. India is doing well and doing very, very well to international level. Pakistan is doing very well, competing both in nuclear and they were all one or forced into a country. And look at how they broke them together and they began to develop. None of those countries you are mentioning, Africa, no any African country that can be compared to any of those countries you are talking about. They want to compete. They develop. They have electricity, they have nuclear power that powers them electricity 24/7. They have network
transport network that runs all over the place. That you don't have in Nigeria because everybody is forced into this. There's no forward, one step forward, three step backwards, year in, year out. So this that guy who was what if that military guy, I tell you that these are some of the people, but I look at them, it's like I can't even begin to describe their level because they don't know that we've gone past that what if stage. What if over a century you are still what if. And oh, by the way, who tell you that he made constitution? The one you have, the constitution of Nigeria, that 1999 constitution, which we know is a fraud, right? Okay, given is a fraud. But there are certain things in it that the government does not even obey. So who said that if you create a new one that we obey when they did not obey the one they have? And he say, what if? So complex. And then what if even the Fulanis who has already created their own constitution, the Sharia constitution, who has already implemented it, working on it, what are you going to do to them? He is there saying, what if Nigeria become better? They are just deceiving themselves. This thing, they are deceiving people to buy time for Tinubu to continue. What if? We're not on that. We've gone past that long time ago. What if? There's nothing like what if. Let them do that. Whatever they want to do, let them do. So obviously, from the one that I've started listening to Nnamdi Kanu before PM emerged, he has made it very clear. Very, very clear. It's one man, one vote at the end of the day. So Ijos or Calabar or Anyoma or Anambra, wherever it is, so you vote, and majority at the end of the day will carry the vote. So and there's nothing like force there. So we know that, as it is now, people are waking up, people are seeing. Those who don't want to, well, there's no force there. They can continue the part they want to, but obviously we just have to, my brother. It's terrible.
People don't seem to understand. I don't know why somebody after so many years you will still be talking about what if after so many years, after something that is not going to work.
Yeah,
it's been tried on several occasions. It is just like you said. Just like what you just said, these people are already practicing the Sharia.
Yeah.
What they are now talking about is extending it to the rest. And you want to bring a constitution that will now bring them back to square one and tell them to even abandon that Sharia. How do you think it is possible?
Oh.
You see, these people are always denying the fact, but the truth remains that the only simple thing that will end all this trouble is disintegration.
Yeah.
Already they have their Sharia law, and people there are comfortable with it already. Did you see that it was they said their own people in the north were the people that invited the new terrorist group.
Yeah,
was invited by the citizens in that area.
Exactly. And you are telling me what if? Do you know that about, should I say something, maybe 15 years ago thereabout, in the Netherlands, I was with this Yoruba guy and we were friends, and they were talking about restructuring. He said to me, he said, oh boy, that Nigeria this year, between this year and next year, Nigeria will be restructured, or Yorubas will cut away from Nigeria. They will never participate in anything election in Nigeria again. Well, 15 years has passed now. Not only are they participating, they are in fact they are, so this guy came that day, a Yoruba guy who we say is a colonel or whatever, saying what if Nigeria? What kind of deception is that? You know that there's nothing like Nigeria become better. How is it going to become better? Or you say Peter Obi become president? What is Peter Obi going?
He has written a constitution that he has a, and he was showing us it.
It's a joke. Only you go write constitution. That constitution?
I like the way our prime minister responded to you. He told him, anytime you're going to South, make sure you don't go with your ID card.
Exactly. So before one is to be for armed, yeah? Yeah? The Constitution, restructure, just to restructure. Shetima told you that is restructure my foot. So make it carry the Constitution. The soldier guy carry the Constitution, go give Shetima, make we see what he go do you. If you not go dump him for dustbin, as Buhari did. So they know they are just deceiving themselves. The only solution is to break up, sit down, and give them referendum. That is the least you can do. That is just the minimum to be done now. Call for, suspend everything, call for referendum. That is what everybody, but no, people are there deceiving themselves. It's incredible. It's incredible.
It is sad, but that is the situation.
Yeah.
Every Biafra must be focused because for us, our mind is made up and we are just at the end of it all.
Yeah.
We have gotten to the land of no return. Martin Nanigan said we have crossed the Rubicon.
The Rubicon. Yeah.
There's no going back.
Yeah.
There's no going back. They should only try and run and catch up with us.
Yeah.
For everything we are doing today, it is what is supposed to be done.
Yeah.
And they know the only reason why they are denying it is because it is the Biafran people that are talking about it. Sometimes they will come, they will blame Agironsi. They will say Agironsi introduced the military system. I asked them, Agironsi, how many months did he rule Nigeria? So when you removed him, why didn't you bring that system you felt that was working?
Exactly.
How long did Agironsi stay? But you see, they will throw blame and go to Agironsi. They say he's the one that brought the military system. And I asked them, how many months did Agironsi rule Nigeria? And after you succeeded in taking him out, why didn't you return to that system, regional government you feel it's okay?
Exactly.
And even when Ojukwu came on board and asked for that regional government by his own self, you refused it and you came and you took the life of more than 5 million people. And today, you are dragging us back. How are you going to return the life that have been lost because of that? How are you going to pay for those lives?
Yesterday, there's this guy, Anosike, I think, on VOP, that voice of I don't know, that VOP, I don't know who owns it. I was told some time ago, if it's true or not, I don't know, that it's Rufai Hosseini from Arise that owns it. I don't know. Maybe Britain.
I always see them put his picture there. I'll be wondering why they just put his picture.
Maybe Britain is financing it. Those are propaganda channels, just like the SARS police, that Britain was funding SARS police. So it could have swear be that this VOP is funded by Britain. Maybe Rufai got the contract from them and they will be funding it. Because I remember maybe a year ago, I called in to talk about this issue of division of Nigeria or referendum. And the one Precious saying, the lady who was the presenter, she just completely shut me off. He said that they are not allowed on this channel, on this place, to talk about referendum or division of Nigeria. They are strictly not allowed to talk about it. So that's why I knew that it's probably the hand of Britain is there, So, but yesterday, this Anosike, because they were panicking over the appointment of Trump, right? Ranging from the chief of staff to the other one who will be the chief justice, and God, yeah. So then he was asking this Anosike guy, and he said that he does it, that it's all propaganda, that he doesn't believe Simon Ekpa, because the time of Wazirike, that is how Wazirike came with a paper saying that, was it Trump or somebody he said, or I can't remember, he said,
you say Queen Elizabeth signed for them.
You saw what I'm saying. You've seen what I'm saying now. That Queen Elizabeth signed it, Well, so I say in my mind, I say, well, I can understand how you feel, but the fact that somebody lied or carried propaganda, it doesn't mean that everybody has to lie about the same thing, because the measure that this Biafran Republic government is taking is unprecedented in the history of the struggle.
You can't compare what Martin Samaneko is doing today with what Wazirike did when he was.
Exactly.
You can't compare. There is no comparison. One thing with them is that, some of us, just like Martin Nanika used to, some of us, we have that ego and pride in us, more especially the Igbo Biafrans.
Yeah.
And some of them, they like that competing spirit. When he arises in them, they will never agree unless they are the one doing it.
Yeah.
The envy and jealousy is so much that they
Oh,
can't
man.
even take a time. Sometimes
Yeah.
what they should have been done is that when you hear something about somebody, just take your time. Go and read about that person and make your own inquiry about what the person is saying to see the reality in it.
Mm-hmm.
Before you begin to argue, just take your time, remove your anger, your jealousy, your envy, keep it aside. Go and verify this thing this man is talking. Let me go and see how far he has gone. But they wouldn't do it. Even Master Simon, whenever we go for a mission, he will post the link on his platform. Just go, click the link, read, contact the people, make your inquiry to find out if he's saying the truth or not.
Yeah.
They will not do it. They will still go and continue to push propaganda. It's really sad. It's really sad. My brother Max, thank you for joining us, Max. You're welcome.
Thank you so much, Mazi Chooks. Good morning to my Namoche there in the studio. Good morning to every one of you.
Good morning, Brahman.
Thank you, sir. And I will say, may God continue to bless us. Thank God it's Friday. Today is the sundown worship, getting prepared for the Sabbath. So
yes.
I asked the blessing of today, the beginning of the worship of Elohim, to be with every one of us, wherever we are.
Amen.
You see, Mazi Chicks, I will not have much time. I would like to stand on the existing protocol. So, you see, there is something you just said right now after my Namoche made his submission. You said that spirit of jealousy. You see, we've been accusing other people of being jealous. We've been accusing other people of being envy. Do you know that some of the Igbo people are riddled with this spirit of jealousy, anger, and hate?
Yeah.
If it is not me, it can never be you, Chooks.
Exactly.
If it is not me, it can never be you, Namoche. If it is not you, it can never be any other person. If I cannot do it, I will never support you to do it because they will be hearing your name more than my own name. It's demonic. It's satanic. Let me tell you, that is the reason why Ojukwu and our able men and women that for that time failed. That was the reason why they failed. You see so many of them that has the opportunity to interact with the world. What stopped Nnamdi Azikiwe that time from flying to America and tell America that my people are suffering and dying of hunger?
Exactly.
What stopped them? If they really have the interest of the people at heart, what stopped him? That because he was a known man worldwide,
all over,
worldwide. Of Africa. What made him not to go that time and say, my people are suffering? Even without him, America was preparing to send relief materials to the Biafran people.
Yeah.
These are some of the things. Asika Opabi. What stopped him that time from going to the British people and explain to them, tell them, yes, genocide has been committed against my people and them the consequences? What were they having in common with the imperialists that were dealing with us at that time? The same children of those wayward and evil people as at that time are here today. One of them, you just mentioned him right now. That is Nosike on the specs, or the one they call they call him formerly. I knew him as a Doggy. From Doggy, he changed to Fulani. That the people IPOB Biafran Republic government that is that they feel that that he is not supporting. that we have given him a new name, Fulani Man. So he openly answered Fulani Man. Today he's answered. He could not answer Fulani Man till the rest of his life. Now today he has turned it again to Nosike, and he has never reneged or said, "Let me turn the other way because it is my people that are involved here." When you complain of marginalization, this man will tell you that North is also marginalized. I have been in spaces with this guy. I hate his utterances, but I love him as a human being, as my Namoche. But I hate his behavior and his utterances. It doesn't go well with us. When I look at people like this in platform trying to be politically correct, trying to do things that will make, you know, the Northern Caliphate control system love them, I become bitter. I become disappointed. If it is someone else that, you know, I don't speak, that has a different dialect other than that Igbo, I would have said, oh, okay, I understand. But this one is the same brother or the same sister that you are joining hand in the night to chase the demons, will come out in the afternoon and begin to tell you and tell people that, Mazi Chuks, you are smelling like the demons. Onye gị na-eso na-achụ mmụọ n'abalị fụtara ezi n'ezi na-akọrọ ndị mmadụ na ị na-esi mmụọ mmụọ. That is where it pains me. That is where it pains me. See, let me tell you, whether they like it or not. This, you know, there is a prophet I've been following. I sent you, Mazi Chuks, I sent you something. I don't know if I sent you something. The same man that warned them. The same man that warned them before. Do not, if you are not ready to support Simon Ekpa, leave him alone, because he has been totally possessed by the spirit of agitation. If you can't support him, leave him alone. Don't do anything that is good. He has come again to warn the pastors. This man is the same man that told me, even when Trump was standing for the second term, he said Trump is going to lose the election. But Trump should do this and do this and do this. That he will be winning in the first place. The vote will be coming in. But all of a sudden, there will be like a seizure. And that was what happened to Trump, the second election. If you listen to Trump's presser, that day, Trump said, but we were leading. Yeah, the votes were coming, but all of a sudden the whole thing stopped coming. What happened? 2020. That was where the man said that he should go and get his own spiritual people within him, because his heart is clean where God is. That's Trump. He said that. I heard it from him. His name is David King Leo. I don't want to advise, because when you see something that is good, don't be ashamed to mention the name. The name is David King Leo. Possibility TV. I've been following this man, and there is nothing this man has ever prophesied that has, and when he prophesies, he will give you solution. Not this one that will prophesy, they will make it will become so ambiguous that you will not even understand. His own, he will tell you and will tell you what to do, and if you don't do that, that thing will still come. It is the same man that prophesied the assassination attempt of Trump, and they said they would not succeed. The same man prophesied everything. And immediately Trump lost that election the second term. Just give me some time to elaborate this, because it is to the glory of God and to those people that are doing what they are doing today, that I'm here to tell you that they have failed ab initio, just like their lives in the past. This man, immediately that Biden took office, he said God has not finished with Trump. He said God has not finished with Trump. I see Trump coming back again in full force. What happened? They will try to impeach him or do anything that is going to make him not to contest. Didn't they do it? Impeachment left, right, and center. Accusation left, right, and center. Taxation, abuse left, accusation left, right, and center. That one did not work. Just like the man of God said, today, he now said they will go to assassinate him. Attempts will be made on his life. Didn't they do it? Remember what Trump said. He said he was favored to be alive. My brother Mazi Chuks, if not that God shifted Trump's head, if not, it is not human being. It wasn't Trump that did it. It was God. And God has seen the heart of that man. And he twisted his head. The only place they could get is the tip of the ear. Let's say the face was at that point, they will blow his brain off. And they targeted to eliminate him. Yes, sir. After, you see, that incident, it was 2 incidents, 2 occasions, 2 attempts. After seeing that, 2, yes. After seeing that, what happened was, I waited for the Democrats, the FBI, and the rest of them to come and claim that it was fake, that it was staged. But it turns out that it wasn't staged, it was real. And I said to you, if there was any doubt that God leave it, if you ever, because, you know, Trump, the aim was the brain. They wanted to split off his brain. But for some reason, miraculously, he moved his head. And now he missed the brain and got his ear and pierced the ear, right? Yeah. And the blood shattered. So you ask yourself, if not for, you know, when God truly, Jesus Christ, when God say yes, truly, nobody can say no. I said it in one occasion before. I said, if God wants to take something or achieve something, he can move heaven and earth. And if the entire world stand in his way, he can sink everything just to, because he's God. Can you imagine that? You see, Namoche, yeah. That brings me to this particular one. Let me just round up with this. Yeah. This same man that has come again and prophesied everything about this man, and it has come to pass. And warn our people not to attack Simon Ekpa. That Simon Ekpa, this man said that the other flag, he said it is going to happen. And he said that Biafra is, there will be a lot. He said, both those that went to school and those that did not go to school. He said the spirit of ingenuity, manufacturing, and production will be forced on them, whether they like it or not. The world will come and learn from you. This is what he's saying. He said the technology that is going to emerge from that Biafra land, no country in the world will ever envisage that such thing will begin to happen. He said the world will come to learn from you. That is what this man has told. Yesterday again, was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? He said something again that touched me. He said Trump has come. Immediately, the taking over inside the White House, the name of Biafra will be mentioned by Trump. And I'm waiting to see that happen again. And I believe that it's going to happen. It's going to happen. For them, that is, do you think that it is by mistake? Our God works in mysterious ways. Yeah. I don't believe in human being. I don't trust no human being. But I believe that God can use anything to implement his wish. God can use anything to implement his wish, to show that he is God. He is the owner of all creation. So he has every right to use anything. That is the reason why he said, I can't remember the quotation in the Bible, where he said, if the man that I created refused to praise me, I will command the rocks to praise me. So these are things that God said, that he has the capacity to do anything. Do I know how I was created? He created me. Do I know how I sleep and wake up? He does that. Do I know what will happen to me in the next 1 minute? He knows everything. Do I know if I wake up from now to go to anywhere? Do I know what is going to happen to me? He knows. God knows what Biafra. He knows that Biafra is coming, but he is still. God's time is always the best.
Yeah.
God's time is always the best. I believe in the things of the spirit. You might be praying for car, and God has looked into you and look your future. If I give this person this car, he is not matured to have this car.
He's going to get destroyed.
God would delay.
Yeah.
God would delay it.
Yeah.
He would delay it. He would delay it. He would delay it. He delay. But as a human being, I would say, God, maybe the money is there, but anytime I want to get this car, I will not get it. Then I'll be asking God, why? Why is God not blessing me? Look at my mate. Human being, human eye, mortal reasoning. But you do not know that your life is being preserved for something. Look, there was a day I was traveling from Tema to Accra. One early morning, I was taking a family to the airport, back to the US. Heavy rain. I like speeding. I like to speed because once my tires and everything is okay, I speed very, very well. And I have that control by the special grace of God. So that rain started. I never knew the reason why God made that rain to start. A heavy storm. Me that always like to speed, I have to park.
Yeah.
I have to park by the side of the road. And I saw a vehicle, a company vehicle, on top speed. Yeah. Then I started following little by little. Do you know, within 5 minutes, that car somersaulted at the center of the road and veered into the ditch. We came there, the hazard lights were all blinking. They were all blinking and people started gathering. Fresh immediately. Now I told the people, I said, this is the car that passed us right now. And we were complaining, where is this man running to? That was a very big lesson to me that God just showed me. It's quite unfortunate it involved a particular human being. But God uses so many things in order to stop us from getting hurt. Look, anybody that is telling you or criticizing, let's wait for the heart of a king is in the hands of God. Do you know the reason why Susie Wiles is now nominated? Do you know? Is it a coincidence? There are so many of them now, lobbyists of Biafran people that are now involved in this current administration of the Trump. If God would not use them to do what they're supposed to do in the right of man and in the right of, even God will begin to flog them in their spirit. That is what I believe. Because God, Biafra is a spiritual thing, my people. I am you, okay? And when I speak the way I speak, I am not spiritual that much. I'm not spiritual. But when I speak, I am convinced that God is going to use people to deliver Biafra. What do we have? What do we have? Money. We have money. The most, prosperous, the wealthiest, ethnic group in the world, in Africa. But our people will refuse. Instead of them to give you that money, they will use it to go and do different things.
Max.
Yes, sir.
Nandi Kanos ne akpo Chineke si ai no kwe o si yes nam no ya. O si a king teacher, what do you want? To say now from Biafra, I want Biafra. Go see that I'm giving.
We'll get it by the grace of God. We'll get it by the grace of God.
People don't know.
Anybody, for those of them that will laugh, let them laugh for all I care.
Let them laugh.
At the end, let them mock for all I care. But
at the end,
yes,
the same mouth onu kurunjo ekuku ozo okwema.
Yes.
So oh my goodness, God, you can see that stuffs are unfolding.
Yes.
That is God for you. Is it ironic that Susan Wiles, who worked under when Nnamdi Kanu was out there, tried to, make headway, is now the chief of staff, and other people Speaker Johnson, these are people who already been briefed and has deliberated on the Biafra issue. They are all their positions are all intact. The new ones who are in it, they are coming in. Let them laugh. But we will see who is going to laugh last. Like the that Nosike guy from VOP, or saying all sort of things that he doesn't believe in Samanekpa, that this is what Wazirike did with Queen, that this blah blah blah. Let them all laugh. At the end, we will see who will laugh last. And the good thing is that they are being noted too, because internet doesn't lie. 10 years, 5 years, 3 years, whatever it is, everything you do is there on record. So we live in a different dispensation, not like in the 1960s where there's no documentation. Anybody can say this and get away with it. You will be called out. All your efforts, all your hindrances, all your treachery, so we thank God, my brother. So for me, I've never been so convinced that everything is unfolding. And yeah, so that we just have to keep believing and keep working hard and keep praying to God, So yeah, my brother, God bless you.
Yes, but let me just land this. You see, anybody, look, for me, if I do not know the reason why God keep me alive to witness this. I don't know. I am not better than those that have gone, or those that are protecting my mother's ancestral land that are gone right now. See, let me tell you, one thing we should understand is this. When there is flood do not know a living tree and a dead tree. The flood, once it comes, it is going to affect both the living tree and the dead tree. So for those of them that have paid the ultimate price defending my mother's ancestral land, our Chukwu Okike Abiama will never allow their lives to go in vain.
You see?
They won't. It will not allow it to go in vain.
You see?
And for those of them who are nailing Biafra by their actions and inactions, trying to nail Biafra back to the cross for the second time, you will never succeed.
You see?
And you will pay the ultimate price.
You see?
The spirit of those that are weeping in their graves for fighting, standing tall, for fighting to be free. For fighting to be free, just to fighting to be free. They didn't invade anybody's land. They didn't steal. They did not kill anybody. Just because we want to be free. And you are joining the enemies of these same people that are fighting to be free, to fight them. You will suffer. Your generation, the generation unborn will suffer if I do same. If I do same, I am attracting curse on my own generation. Thank you so much, and God bless you, my brother.
Thank you so much, my beloved brother Max. I appreciate you for that very wonderful submission. I welcome you, Chichi. Are you there? Go ahead and speak to us, Chichi.
Good morning. Am I coming out?
You're coming out.
Yes,
Go ahead.
you are.
Good morning.
Good morning. You're welcome.
Good morning. They choose.
You're welcome, my sister.
We work. We are working for our people. May God bless you. Good morning to our opening. Good morning, sir.
Bring up your voice. We can't hardly hear you.
Good morning, our brother that always add voice to make sure our people are liberated from British slavery. Thank you, sir. May God bless you.
Thank
you, sir. I want to use this medium to pray for my leader, the Jesus of my generation, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, wherever you are. The great God that called you to come and liberate your people will never leave you. Is with you. Biafrans are with you. You will live to see the freedom of your people. Every plot of the enemy against you will never come to pass.
Amen.
I speak healing to your health. I speak to the food you eat.
Amen.
That we use that food to give you more strength.
You see?
Where our enemy kept you.
You
You
see?
will live. You will celebrate with your people.
You see?
I use this medium to pray and thank our gallant men on the ground that is protecting our ancestral land, generals and the men. I pray that Koka Biama will protect you and your
You see?
men. You shall be invisible to the enemies.
You see?
You will be in the midst of the enemy and they will not see you.
You see?
Biafra shall conquer this time around.
You see?
Our flag shall be raised high.
You see?
I pray for the generals and the women and men on the battlefront. We shall win.
You see?
The spirit of our great hero, Deep Odumegwu and Philip Effiong is with you. The spirit of 3 million children that was slaughtered because they were asking for their rights are with you. They are ready to fight this battle. They are all with you. We shall overcome this time around. Biafra shall stand as a sovereign nation this time around. I pray for my Prime Minister that the grace of God shall be with you.
You see?
You shall have 1 million wisdom to carry us along to our promised land. I pray for Biafra Republic government in exile, the cabinet, that the grace of God shall be upon your people. More wisdom, more grace.
You see?
Mission, and it shall accomplish in the name of God.
You see?
Yes, the doggedness of our Prime Minister and Brgie have brought us so far where we are today. I want to thank God for them, for their doggedness, despite the name calling, despite the blackmailing, despite everything they have done to bring my someone down. But they keep on moving. They keep on moving. If doggedness has kept us where we are today, I can smell freedom all over. I can smell freedom all over.
Yes.
That's why the people that are laughing when our master Monetba talk about when they came to the media and bringing the good news that Biafra were having their first international match. Who we are saying this man is like you are drunk. It's like you are mad. They laughed. But today it's happening. I want to thank them for their doggedness because they take our leaders in order to collapse the movement the way they did to 102. But thank God for raising my Simon. If not, our enemy would have been laughing. When they kidnap our leader, they were laughing. They even spoke in our side and they were rejoicing they have conquered these people. But not knowing that Koka Biama has prepared a white lion by the side. I thank God for his mixed up on our life. I thank God for always being there for us. See the enemy has been planning to take away our ancestral land. See the enemy
Increase your volume, my sister.
God has been always there for us. God has been always there for us. Even when they want to wipe us away, God has always been there for us because what the British plan is to wipe us away because we stood there against them for 31 years. Since then, even when our mother fought them in 1929, since then they have this hatred. They have been planning how to wipe us away. But God has always been on our side. I want to thank God. I want to thank him. I appreciate him for his mercy upon our life. Yes, The doggedness of our Prime Minister and Brgie have brought us this far, despite their blackmailing, despite the blackmailing of the enemy, despite the neck of the enemy. They stand still. We stand strong because we know our eyes is on the rising sun. And Biafra shall stand as a sovereign nation. Does not matter how the enemy fought her, because this is the time. This is her time to stand. This is her time to prevail. This is her time. Nobody can stop it. I want to thank our men on ground. I want to thank our people on ground that have been passing through the persecution. They still stand strong. Freedom is coming. Freedom is coming.
Yes.
If Biafra stands as a sovereign nation, you will see the glory of God. Our land is blessed. Biafra land is blessed. That's why the enemy is fighting tooth and nail to take it over. Britain knows that our land is blessed.
They know.
The enemy knows that our land is blessed. But all these parasites in media that only have interest in being a governor, some of them are in America. Some are in a working country, but they want to come and become one politician or the other in our land. That is why they want our people to continue being enslaved in their own land. God forbid. It will never work.
Never.
I want a society where my age parents will not be seen as a winch. They will be treated like a first class citizen.
Yes.
Go to our land, you will see our parents that have served Zujulia for 30 years, for 35 years. They are begging for their pension. In Biafra land, it will not be like that. I want to thank everyone that have stand with Waniga Mazinam de Kalo. I want to thank everyone that have stand with my Samoni. I want to thank everyone that have bring this doggedness to this far, because it is your contribution that brought this doggedness to this far.
Absolutely. Yes.
May God bless you. Use your resources, your time, your wealth, your everything to stand for the freedom of our people, because it is time for we to be free. It is time for we to stand as a sovereign nation and use that which God has deposited in us to show, to compete to the international world. Nigeria have subjected us enough. They have subjected us enough. Enough is enough. And I want to use this medium to pass a message to everyone that they calling our Prime Minister scammer, criminal. I hope you have your evidence. Because in Biafra court, and you bring your evidence. You will bring your evidence of how he scammed you. You will bring your evidence as how he's a criminal. You will bring up your evidence how he's a terrorist. You will bring your evidence. We are waiting for you in Biafra court. We are keeping all your information. Internet does not lie. Internet does not forget. Be prepared. In Biafra court, we meet there. Thank you, thank you, everyone. God bless.
Thank you so much, my beloved sister, and may Chukwu Okike Abiama continue to bless you. I appreciate you so much for that wonderful, wonderful, wonderful message, and I believe it has sunk in. I'm so happy to have you on the platform, and it's very beautiful when we hear our mothers, our sisters joining us on this very struggle and speaking. So that those who will say we are speaking the harsh voice will hear from the soft voice of our mothers and our sisters. That is the beauty of the struggle. The strength of Biafra and the spirit of Biafra is in every one of us. And we will continue to preach this message until we get home. No amount of blackmail propaganda will stop us. And our freedom is sure. I appreciate everyone that have joined us from beginning to the end. We have spent almost 2 hours, and I think we have to end this program with this amazing and beautiful message of our sister, so that we can sleep over it and digest it. If you have not started playing your own role and doing what you have to do, it is time. It is time for every one of us to take up a responsibility. Choose something you'll be doing. There must be something you can do. There must be something you can do. We don't have much time. some few days, we are going to get to the 29th of this month, and the convention will start. In that convention, a lot of things are going to happen. People are going to join the convention from across the world. People are going to join the convention from different organizations. Important personalities will attend, and legal documents will be generated from that very convention to completely legitimize the Biafran government to go ahead, make the declaration, and defend Biafra land. Our Prime Minister has been saying for a long time, I know when Biafra will come. I know when Biafra will come. I know when Biafra will come. And the people call it a joke. Some make fun of it. Some went online and they began to make fun of it. Is it not becoming more clearer than ever? Is it not becoming much clearer now? I pray that Chukwu Okuka Abiyama will give us that strength to focus and do what we have to do. My beloved brother Maxwell, please give us your closing remarks so that we can round up the program.
Thank you so much, Mazichuk, and glory be to God that we have, come to the end of the program. I say, may God continue to bless all of you in the comment section. Like, share, and sometimes, if God touches your heart, put up a token for the host. I beg you, it is going to help to propel more, the gospel of Biafra more than he is doing right now. Just do that for us because it is our own. Yazamana munamu. One and each brother Chuks in Yazamana munamu. Ba wuni ba koni ay yazamu mutum. So ko abun desam wi mutamakeshi akamata muyishi. Wallahi nnagiamuku kaskia. Yeah, wow. So for those of them that understand outside, they are the one that I'm speaking to. You see, that is the only thing I will say to you. We must support him, give him tokens when necessary. Anytime we have to support so that this platform will grow and grow more like others are growing. This is our own, it's one of our own, and we must make it our own. For those of them that are in Biafra land that are fighting on daily basis to protect the interests, the sovereignty of Biafra land, I say, may God continue to support you and make you, even if it is catapult that you are using, may God weaponize that catapult against the enemies that have come to destroy us. May God weaponize the water that you are using against the enemies that have come to destroy us. Kikabiyama will bless every one of you, men and women that are fighting under the rain, under the sun, in order to make sure that my mother's ancestral land is not invaded and taken over. May God bless Mazin Namdekani wherever he is, protect him and guide him. May God bless the Prime Minister for what he has done, and the more that God is going to use him to do. May God bless his honorable members for what they are supporting him to do. May God bless the Finnish people. May God bless all sons and daughters of Biafra right across the world. May God bless all of you and increase your wallet and provide for every one of you. Thank you so much and happy Sabbath day in advance. I yield here.
Thank you so much, my beloved brother Max. May Chukwu Okuka Abiyama continue to guide you, protect you, secure you, protect your family, and also grant you all your heart desires. Thank you so much, my beloved brother. Fellow Biafran that have been with us from beginning to the end of this program, I appreciate everyone that have participated in one way or the other, that you have supported this platform. I say, may Chukwu Okuka Abiyama continue to guide you, protect you, secure you, and replenish you also. I thank everybody that have been part of the program. Continue to pay attention. Follow our Prime Minister closely. More information are going to be coming on a daily basis. As we approach the convention, it is going to be massive. It is going to be massive. We will continue to bring you updates of things that need to be done Tomorrow is fundraising. Make sure you are part of that fundraising. Very, very important. The funding of the restoration of Biafra is done by the Biafran people. There is no government or any company funding it. It is you and I. The success you have seen today is as a result of what you are contributing. The success you have seen today is as a result of your effort. Tomorrow is another day. Remember, Saturday is a special day. Be in that fundraising. Don't wait until there. Remember, the donation is 247. It is done online. Just go to our website. From the website, you can make your donation anytime, any day. During the fundraising, you can come and announce your donation if you choose to. I appreciate every one of you, and I say, may Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect every one of us as Biafrans. May Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect the Liberation Army. May Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect everyone that is genuinely fighting for Biafra. The Liberation Army, the Resistance Fighter, the Strike Force, the Black Marine. May Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect the federal government in the whole land, every member of the cabinet, every honorable member and their families, every member of the media and our speakers, those that join us to speak on a daily basis. May Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect every one of us and secure us. Our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon, we commit him into the hand of Chukwu Okike Abiama for divine protection, for divine security, divine wisdom, divine strength. No evil shall befall him. No evil shall befall him. No evil shall befall him. We pray for our Supreme Leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, for healing, for strength. We pray for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for his freedom to come as soon as possible. Wherever Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is at this material hour, we pray that Chukwu Okike Abiama will continue to guide and protect him and secure him, and no evil shall have power over him. No weapon formed or fashioned against us as Biafrans shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against our Prime Minister Mazi Simon shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against our Supreme Leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu shall prosper. I pray that Chukwu Okike Abiama will guide and be with us. I see somebody, Gizzy Blog. You said you want to participate in the IOU loan, right? IOU loan. Okay, if you want to participate in IOU loan, wherever you are, you can still participate. If you want to participate, it's possible. You can participate. All you need to do is to follow the website. You follow the website and you click on IOU loan. Then you can get the information on how to do things. Or if you have my WhatsApp group, you can write me on WhatsApp. Write me the WhatsApp. I will send you the link how you can make your inquiries on the IOU loan. That IOU loan is very important. If you have my WhatsApp, Gizzy Blog, if you have my WhatsApp, send me a message. Then I can direct you. Or you can go through the website of the Biafra government. Through the website, you can see where you can also make inquiry about the IOU loan is there. But if you have my WhatsApp, it will be very, I will send it to you also. Let me see if I can check it. Let me check if I can get hand on it so that I can explain it more here for you to understand. Just send me a message. If you have my WhatsApp number, send me a message so I can be able to send you the link or direct you on what to do. If you don't have my WhatsApp, if you have your pen, just take my WhatsApp number +447 864 397 169. Send me a message on WhatsApp for your IOU loan, then I will direct you what to do. +447 864 397 169. For the last time, +447 864 397 169. I appreciate everyone. Exactly. Theodora, I think Theodora have just explained, and let me flash it there so that you can equally see it. Let me flash it. Let me see if I can be able to flash it on the screen for people to see. Yeah, if you want to go to the website, if you get to the platform of our Prime Minister, the website is biafrarepublicgov.org. That is our website. You know, each time I mention our website, biafrarepublicgov.org. That is our website. So once you click on that website, it will bring you in here. When it brings you here, you click on BRIBC 2024 registration. You click there, it will send you to where you can be able to inquire for the IOU loan. I think it's here. It will direct you, and you will now make your inquiries on IOU loan. There are numbers to call there. If you want to call a number, there are numbers to call. Just click on the BRIBC 2024 registration there and all that. So you can make your inquiries there, or you can send me a message on my WhatsApp so I can be able to send you the link or give you directions on what to do. So it is very important. Don't fail to be part of this. It is very important. Every one of us have a role to play. We must continue to do our part to make sure that everybody is carried along. Thank you so much, my fellow Biafrans. And before we go, I want to give this message to every one of us. Let us hear from our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, as we sign out. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect every one of us.
Ugwu wee gbuchie ha wee wela fodio buru agha nke ya wee bata wee gbugide ndị ugwu wee gbuchie ha wee wela ana ha. Akụkọ ahụ bụ ihe a na-akọrọ anyị. Akọgide akụkọ ka Usman Fodio si wee gbuchie ndị ugwu, o wee bụzi ya datina onye sizi n'ugwu Awụsa wee pụta mụọ agụ ụra n'ala Igbo isisi agbakwana ejekwana dị ọgụ na ọ na-agbakwa daga maka ọrụ ihe a kọrọ anyị. Ndị a were egwu Igbo onye Awụsa mụọ agụ ụra ịgbachi ya nkịtị maka na ịma na ọ ga-ama gị daga. Ana ọmacha gị daga ahụ nweghị ihe ị ga-eme. Ndị a wee were ụjọ wee jide anyị wee na-dagbuo onye ugwu mee gị ihe ịgbachi nkịtị ị na-edi ya, mana onye nwanne gị bụ onye Igbo mee gị ihe o wee Biafra mee gị ihe isi ka egbuo ya nkịta nke echi maka na ịma na ọ naghị ama daga. Aga m agwa unu na daga anyị kịta abụrụzi against ndị Igbo. Daga anyị kịta bụ against ndị ahụ bịara ube anyị igbu anyị kwotu Usman Fodio style. A ga-ama ha ivu eva n'ụwa niile a. Daga niile ha malụ n'ugwu Awụsa anyị ga-amakarịa ha nwasef ebe a ka anyị nọ amachazịa ozi onwe ya. We will now begin to idozi ana anyị, dozie ana Igbo, dozie ana Biafra ọ dịla anyị mma maka na ihe anyị na-achọ ka ọ dị onye ọbụla na mma ka ihe niile a na-eme na-aga aga. Onye nwere isi ọgụgụ ọ gụọ, onye nwere isi eji alụpụta ihe o mee ya, na-alụ ya, na-afọ ya n'anya, na-eme kọmpetishọn n'ọhịa ọhịa na-eme ka ụwa dị mma. Onye ọbụla na-egoli. Ndewonu.
Manakanụ atụghị nchekwa ọnụ ekelekwa nga ekele ọnụ dodori sabọnụ kpọnụ m ekele ego mmụọ ka ibe enu ọkụ si egwebe m ndị ekwuribe anyị nụ ọdụ m ekelekwa agụ ọdụ m ekelekwa agụ ọdụ m ekelekwa agụ na ngwụ webata obie na ngwụ webata obie mabụletara anyị Biafra ka obi kedịrị anyị nụ alụrụ egbu obe na ndị na-eme m ife alụrụ egbu obe brother Biafra ka obido ụmụ mmadụ odori ọkụkọ ịgbalụ n'akwa ka nna ya ogolo olu sigba elu nya ka obido ụmụ mmanụ mmanụ afagharị tinye ịkpa m n'akpa metenarị n'ife ime m n'aka memenarị n'ife ịkpazie m n'ọnụ ma ekwu narị iyi n'okwu nu isi na ihe bịa convention kemgbe 29 November na Latinu na abatara December 3 declare anyị Biafra anụ nwezi ka ime elu m ka obido ụmụ mmanụ afagharị isi n'ihu eze akpata n'obi onye a na-akpọ nwere ife ọ na-eme na-ezebata n'obi nwere ife ọ na-eme na-ezebata n'obi ụda adụ mmanụ ife abịanụ ewetara anyị Biafra be anyị nụ obi adị anyị mmanụ anyị emerụ ka isi emeri ma mere anyị ka isi emenụ asị aka nnukwu akaebe akwa aka n'idodori mere anyị kiri na nkwa ya esoghị na asụsụ tie gị ikenu isi na-egbe ebiri n'elu anyị edebe na ala anyị edebe n'elu onye si na ọ da afọ anyị eme ya ọfụ n'anya anyị ọkwa isi na nwere ka isi kwado ori anyị eme ya ibe ha afụ n'anya nụ onye si na nke anyị na-eme ya bụ ma ya nwere ike tii na nke anyị nụ onye si n'isi na awa ga-eji nke ewere na-aja nụ dodoji ekerekwa ndị eke ụbọchị eke na-aga alụrụ ọfọ dodoji na-etefere ya atụ iji fere elu ma gba alụ nguzi ụbọchị eke nụ ma nwa alụghị edoko oge elu ụmụ ma nwa alụghị oji ụbọkọ ngochasịala ụnụ chara acha nwere etiti dodoji na-atọ n'ịcha anakụ ugo na mmiri mmanụ ugo na-atụ ugo alụ ụlọ eyi onye ka na-ada ka na gọlụ ụta bụ ụbọchị eke nụ eke kee ikpe eke weta ife ọma nri ọdụ m ekerekwa gị n'okwu ekwe ego na ọmaka ya emere unu na mmụọ ọgwụ ya apụ apụ mkpata ọbata ya apụ apụ wee mkpa ahụ mmụọ na-apụ apụ mmụọ oge nnu siri agwa alụmokwu n'afọ arị gwa m ife ma agwa ike obi dị gị ma n'onu eri maka ịkpa m na ọbaka jere unu ife na ịkpa m na ọbara tụrụ ọbara ya alụghị ọbara tụrụ eri ife na-ekwu n'anya arị atịrị so na ndị odi ndị akara anọrị ngọmela anyị ka obido anyị mmanụ na Naijiria dozi ọnọdụ ori maka na mkpakọtasị obodo afọ na manya natakwa erio mana ibu natara eri afọ na ọnọdụ ori dodo ọdụ na-ekelekwa ahụ na eze agụtara obi ọnụmekenekwa elu ọnụmekenekwa elu ọgbakọbalị m na nwere mgbe ịgbalị ndị su ọsọ dodo ori na ha ma ife ọdọgwu na-elu ha nụ iwe chiri medal na atụlatara ha si anyị chọrọ ime ka ha fụ n'anya arị mgbe bunatara Biafra ka obido ụmụ mmanụ bunatara Biafra ka obido ụmụ mmanụ na-atụkwa n'azụ ụgbọ m ife oyimi na akọ n'oyi ihe melu m ka obido ụmụ mmanụ enweghị ihe ọgụ n'okwu eyi sigụpụtara Biafra ka nwee n'onwe anyị dodo ori ekele ekele n'ọlụ m na ndị ka anọ ebe o nyere ka igwe kwụsị anyị toro ụlọ anyị emee ka a gwara anyị dodo ori otu unu mmanụ tiri iwe tabata n'obi ịbatagachi n'obi nụ ka ebụrụ mgbọrọgwụ na ụdị eyi ma meere anyị omeru oyi Finland be anyị o ndị lachi onu m ekelekwa unu elezasa stọp onu m ekelekwa ego faụnda onu m ekelekwa ego adanda bụ na ndị ekele onu m ekelekwa ego achara ugo nwaanyị ọma ngebe oyibo nụ onu m ekele elu n'okwu eyi nwakọba ka esi eme ọdịnala dodori ọnụ m ekelekwa unu donu ka ọnụ m kelekwala unu ka unu ha wee kpuchie ya ọnụ m ekelekwa unu ndị muvin tren ọnụ m ekelekwa unu lizin ọfisa n'obodo niile ọnụ m ekelekwa unu ndị banyị nọ frans ọnụ m ekelekwa unu Germany ọnụ m ekelekwa unu ndị obodo unu ọnụ m ekelekwa unu ọnụ m ekelekwa unu na-eme ka obido mana akanụ atụghị nchekwa ọnụ ekelekwa nga ekele ọnụ dodori sabọnụ kpọnụ m ekele ego mmụọ ka ibe enu ọkụzi egwegwe m ndị ekwuribe anyị nụ ọnụ m ekelekwa agụ ọnụ m ekelekwa agụ ọnụ m ekelekwa agụ na ngwụ wọbata obie na ngwụ wọbata obie mabụretara Biafra ka obi edere anyị nụ alụrụ egbu obe na ndị na-eme m ife alụrụ egbu obe bụretara Biafra ka obido ụmụ mmadụ dodori ọbụzi ịgbalụ n'akwa ka nna ya owulo olu sigba na elu nya ka obido ụmụ mmanụ mmanụ afagharị tinye ịkpa m n'akpa metenarị n'ife ime m n'aka memenarị n'ife ịkpazie m n'ọnụ
onye kwuru ka a na-eme ọgbata obi ihe kwuru ka a na-eme onye ọwụ nna m ihe bụ ụwa agụ chụpụsịrị ndị zoo polisi na checkpoint na Biafra land
o nwere ka ị ga-esi tigide ụmụazị ihe ofu ụbọchị ha kwụrụ kwechiri ọhịa anyị na-eme anyị nụcha ọgụ a anywhere afọrọ ihe riri ka ihe yiri ndị Biafra mgbe Usman Dan Fodio buru agha nke ya wee bata wee gbugide ndị ugwu wee gbuchie ha wee were ana ha sọnsọ that story ahụ akụkọ ahụ bụ ihe a na-akọrọ anyị akọgide aka ka Usman Dan Fodio si wee gbuchie ndị ugwu o wee bụzie dat na onye sizi n'ugwu Awụsa wee pụta ma agụ ụra n'ala Igbo isisi agbakwana ejekwana dị ọgụ na ọ na-akpọkwa daga maka ọrụ ihe a kọrọ anyị ndị a were egwu ndị Igbo onye Awụsa ma agụ ụra ịgbachi ya nkịtị maka na ịma na ọ ga-ama gị daga mana ọ macha gị daga ahụ nweghị ihe ị ga-eme ndị a wee were ụjọ wee jide anyị wee na-dagbuo onye ugwu mee gị ihe ịgbachi nkịtị ị na-edi ya mana onye nwanne gị bụ onye Igbo mee gị ihe o wee Biafra mee gị ihe isi ka egbuo ya nkịta nke echi maka na ịma na ọ naghị ama daga aga m agwa unu na daga anyị kịta abụrụzi against ndị Igbo daga anyị kịta bụ against ndị ahụ bịara ube anyị igbu anyị kwotu Usman Dan Fodio style a ga-ama ha ivu eva n'ụwa niile a daga niile ha malụ n'ugwu Awụsa anyị ga-amakarịa ha masef ebe a ka anyị nọ amachazịa ozi onwe ya we will now begin to idozi ana anyị dozie ana Igbo dozie ana Biafra ọ dịla anyị mma maka na ihe anyị na-achọ ka ọ dị onye ọbụla na mma ka ihe niile a na-eme na-aga aga onye nwere isi ọgụgụ ọ gụọ onye nwere isi eji alụpụta ihe o mee ya na-alụ ya na-afọ ya n'anya na-eme kọmpetishọn n'ọhịa ọhịa na-eme ka ụwa dị mma onye ọbụla na-egoli ndewonu otu unu kwenu kedu ihe a na-akpọ ya sef
otu nnọkọ ezinụlọ
otu nnọkọ ezinụlọ kwenu otu nnọkọ ezinụlọ kwenu Biafra kwezuonu asị egwu nalọmịtọ
ọbata obi iji ya odogwu nwoke ọ ga-adịrị gị na mma nna m ọbata obi daalụ a sị na onye na-eme a sị na onye
ụbọchị taa ụbọchị gị ọbata obi ụmụ Igbo ya echiwe gị ọzọ today ikwete na ọ na-eme
ọbata obi daalụ nna m a sị na onye na-eme ka m si eme ka m na-akpọ ọyịm ọma nke bụ eziokwu bụ ndị izu ndị ha yiri anyị egwu kpọọ ya anyị ụjọ n'ahụ mana ịgwaghị eziokwu kamgbe ụmụazị m wee kweghị n'ụjọ ahụ that is why mbelecha anya like this obi aṅụrị na-akpa m ọ kachasị otu isi wee kwechikwuoro ebe ndị afọ nja nọ na-agwa ha eziokwu ọkwa ifuru sinsi iji agwa ha eziokwu ha anaghịzi abịa amanye anyị ụjọ ha na-amanye anyị bikọz anyị ekwechirigo nna m daalụ nwoke ọma akwụ gị n'azụ ọmaka ma elu gị
ndewo maazị onye isi ala anyị ha sị na ịda asụ Igbo mana a ga-emecha kweta taa maka na ihe ndị Igbo ka anyị nọ
ndị na-ekwu ihe a nkwana ya ka m asụ Igbo ha na-asụ Igbo ha na-asụ ụdị Igbo nna asụ ha na-asụ Igbo Abakaliki
mba nọ
ịma nke ma nke ọzọ
ga-emekwa gị nwụọ n'ike enugo ọ ga-emekwa gị daa n'ike a sịkwana Chineke na enweghị ihe ọ ga-eme maka ọ ga-eme gị nwụọ n'ike hope a sịkwana na ọdịghị ihe Chineke ga-eme ọ ga-emekwa ya ịfụnanya isi eluigwe na nwere ihe ọ ga-eme maka Biafra ọ ga-eme ya ịfụ ya n'anya ịghọtago etu a ka ọ dị ịghọtago ọnwa pie ogbugo ọtụtụ anwụgo